Spotify of real estate.
Okay.
All right. So, so this is going to be great for me to ask you this question. What do you think about the hype in real estate and crypto? Do you think it's real? Do you think it's not?
Do I think
What
the
does
hype
that- talk to me.
between what? Do I
Buying
think
and buying real
the
estate, developing.
Bitcoin hype is concerning? I don't know why like got 35,000 people here, maybe 50,000 people. Like no one is talking about the hype. You know,
Yeah, no.
all this, nobody, everybody's positive here, and that concerns me. Like I'm old enough to remember, like every time it gets like this, you know, like, hey guys, I mean, come on,
Wake up.
huh?
Do you feel like wake up? This is
Wait a minute, where's the product? Where's the product? Like, what we're doing with our, you know, what we're doing with real estate is we're taking real estate, we take a piece of real estate, and we add Bitcoin to the purchase, and it still cash flows every month. Okay, and the cash flow then buys more Bitcoin. So I end up with a bunch of Bitcoin that was purchased by the building.
Okay.
Okay, I have a product. What is the product? A place to live in. People are paying rent. People have to have a place to live. Now, when I walk around here, and I'm not being the naysayer here, like trying to rain on anybody's parade, but you got companies that are adding Bitcoin, creating a piece of paper out of it, selling the paper to buy more Bitcoin, to borrow against the Bitcoin, to borrow against the paper. Like, where's the product? I mean, where's the product? Where's the cup of coffee? Okay, at least when I go to Starbucks, I get a cup of coffee.
Physical.
I'm like, show me the product, and look, I hope it works. I hope everybody makes a ton of money, and I'm concerned about this just becoming, the Bitcoin's becoming a piece of paper. So when we
non-tangible kind of.
yeah, when we're buying a piece of real estate and we're basically taking fiat cash, and I'm converting the cash to the building. So I already know I'm upgraded. Now Mike Saylor, and he's probably right, is going to tell you, oh, you should have taken all the cash and you should convert it to Bitcoin. But what I'm doing is I'm converting the cash to a building that buys Bitcoin. I end up with no cash. It cash flows, and then I add Bitcoin. And I don't have my cash anymore, but I look up 3 or 4 or 5 years from now, I have that much building, and the Bitcoin grows up to be that much Bitcoin. And I own both the two best worlds. This is a 2,000-year-old product that people have been seeking shelter forever, and they will continue to no matter what Bitcoin does. And they've been seeking a better asset class in their money, which is Bitcoin. But at least I have a product. So even if this product gets rugged to $0 or $1 or 10,000, whatever the number is, okay, I still own my Bitcoin. I'm sorry, I still own my building, and it still cash flows, and I haven't had to sell my Bitcoin. So that's what we're doing.
You just gave us a formula.
Huh?
You just gave us a formula.
Yeah, I
So
just gave you.
someone has never. Yeah,
That's
you
what we're
just
doing.
gave
That's
us
what
a
we're doing.
formula.
We're doing this in Cardone Capital. We've done 4 of these. I'll do another 8 of them by the end of August. We'll have $1 billion of real estate, $200 million worth of Bitcoin, still cash flowing, and then we'll go to the public markets.
So are you teaching this at Cardone, like in your
Cardone Capital.
Okay,
Yeah.
Cardone Capital. Because you know
Cardone
there's a lot of 10x.
Yeah.
So Cardone
This is
Capital.
not something like, there's a lot, I was telling your guy here, I'm like, dude, I'm not interested in talking about
Other people.
No, I'm not interested. We're doing this. I'm not talking about it. We're doing it. We're in our 4th
You're
fund.
a thought leader. You're not like.
Well, no, I'm not a thought leader. I'm a
Yes,
do
you are.
leader. I'm a
Yes,
do
you are.
leader.
Yes, you
I'm
are.
a
You know that.
I'm a do leader. I do.
And
that is my leadership.
No, because that's important. Like you want to know that people, they have to start thinking.
Well, no, they got to start
so
doing.
like-
They got to start doing though. Like you can't think about getting in a car. You got to get in the car, turn it on, and drive it.
But you have to know where you're going. At least have an
No,
idea.
you're better off getting in the car and driving any direction. Even if you don't know where you're going, at least get in the car and start driving, because you know one thing for sure. You don't want to stay where you are.
Well,
So when I go any place, right, I'll be the first one in the car. I'll turn it on first, air conditioning's going, and I'm ready to put it in drive. I don't know whether I'm going left or right, straight or backwards, but I know I'm going somewhere. 100% I know I'm not staying where I'm at.
awesome. Thank you so much for your time.